I just want to make sure that the council proceeds with a great deal of caution on this issue, and I know that you will. And that the council not be clouded or have their judgment clouded by the potential dollars that might be brought into this city. I don't think that should even be a discussion. If we're willing to allow something to occur just for increased revenue, it's for the wrong reason. But if it is for the purpose of giving people an opportunity that have a legitimate medicinal need to have a place to get marijuana, that is something different, as long as it is regulated.
But do I think that a recreational dispensary is going to increase the health and safety of the general citizen of Fresno? Absolutely not.
Thank you. So my problem with this today, this resolution is an initiation of a text amendment to allow marijuana operations, cultivation, manufacture, extraction, testing, distribution, delivery, and medical dispensaries. This isn't just about medical dispensaries. If this was just about medical dispensaries, I could potentially support this today. But this is not. This is about the city of Fresno potentially getting into the business of marijuana cultivation, manufacturing, extraction, distribution, delivery.
Motion to approve the resolution, but confine all of the stated uses to medical marijuana only. Is that the motion?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is now the motion that's on the floor right now. I would like to take about a 5-minute break to meet with my co-sponsors on this item. So 5-minute break, be back at 3:55.
Council President, I have a problem with, frankly, what just happened. We were having a public debate, and the motion was made. I made a second. Councilmember Baines alluded to wanting to support it, and you simply stopped the meeting, went into a back room to figure out what, I don't know. But the business is supposed to happen here. It was happening here. I didn't even get a chance to raise a point of order, and so now I don't know what happened back there, but it should have happened out here. And so I object to the way things just went.
Well, I'm happy to inform you that under the Brown Act, the 3 people who are co-sponsors of the item are able to convert, are able to discuss items as long as we only keep it to 3 people.
I'm not raising a Brown
City
Act
Attorney,
violation.
I don't want to argue with Member Bredefeld. Can you explain the law to him, please?
The law on
The Brown Act.
The Brown Act requires that if more than a majority, if at least a majority of the council is discussing something, that has to be in public. If it's less than a majority, including any potential serial meeting, that can be in private.
Are you clear?
Now, procedurally,
I was clear before. The bottom line is we're having a public debate on an issue. You didn't like the way it was going. You called a halt to the meeting and had your discussions in private rather than having it out here where it belonged. Now, I don't know if I need to explain the appropriateness of what you did, but it was completely inappropriate. And if you wanted to have that discussion, rather than immediately calling a halt and walking out of here, we should have had that discussion.
I think he just said it was okay that I did that.
I don't know that he said that. Doug, did you say that it was okay that he stopped the meeting and stormed out of here with other council members to work out whatever he wanted to in a back room? Did you say that was okay?
I was addressing the Brown Act issue, the issue of the council proceedings. The council president is in charge of the meeting, subject to a point of order and a majority vote of the council otherwise.
Member Baines and Member Capriolio and myself have worked really, really hard on this item. It's something that we've spent a lot of time on, a lot of discussion. Amongst the 3 of us, there's been a lot of argument. Member Brandow?
I was still up.
Okay, go ahead.
So you made a decision back there. That's fine. It belonged out here for all of us to have that discussion and to dialogue. You still might have ended up the same place, but it should have happened out here. And I think that's very important. It should have happened out here. That's where it was taking place. And you didn't like what was happening, and you just called an end to the meeting and walked in the back. That's all.
You're wrong about everything you just said.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think the public would disagree with you. I do. Not advocates for marijuana, but the public thinks the business ought to be done out in the public.
We're going to do business. We're going to do it right now.
I would like to clarify the
And
motion.
the motion is to approve the resolution of initiation, but limit all of the marijuana uses to medical marijuana.
Bingo.
Okay, and so I have seconded that, and that very clearly speaks to addressing medicinal dispensaries, that we want to make it a medicinal dispensary issue. When they don't support it, it is something else that they want to do. That's what I've been saying all along. And so I support this motion. If it fails, we'll see what happens, but I hope the majority of the council supports medicinal dispensaries, because that's what this motion is about.
It's just going to be medicinal across the board. It's this paper, but medicinal across the board. All right. Please cast your votes electronically. Wow.